Good morning. It's Tuesday, May the 6th, and I'm your host for AGORACOM TV, Paul Kondakos. AGORACOM TV is a daily, fast-paced, edgy show bringing you the best press releases at the open, along with the halts, so that you can hopefully profit from them and potentially find your next great small cap investment. I've got 3 great press releases to report on this morning. I've got some quarterly results, and I've also got some assay results, and I've got 4 halts to report on this morning. So without any further ado, let's get into the first segment of our program, which is the great press releases. Top story I have for you, Pelangio Mines trades on the TSX under the symbol PLG. Pelangio is advising of drill results from Detour Gold's drilling program. Now, Pelangio Gold owns a stake in Detour Gold. It's approximately 45% or 20 million shares, so that's why we're reporting on the Detour Gold. So Detour Gold released drill results from 18 holes of the calcite zone of its Phase 2 drilling program at the Detour Lake property in Northern Ontario. What we have are some pretty impressive results. 2.1 grams per ton of gold over 76 meters in one of their holes. The other highlight that I've got is 2.26 grams per ton over 69 meters, and that's in hole 259. Other holes that are worthy of mention are 9.36 grams per ton of gold over 20 meters. That's hole 247. Hole 238 has 12 grams per ton of gold over 7 meters. Hole 259 has 5.21 grams per ton over 27 meters. And last but not least, we've got 4 grams per ton of gold over 21 meters in hole 262. I've actually got a quote from Gerald Pennington. He's the president and CEO of Detour Gold, who commented, "Today's results from the calcite zone clearly demonstrate that the Detour Lake deposit is a large gold mineralized system which keeps surprising us. We are extremely confident in meeting our objectives of outlining a mineral resource of over 10 million ounces of gold at Detour Lake by the end of June. The planned June resource will be based on a fully designed and engineered open pit that will serve as the basis of our 2008 feasibility study to be completed by year end." So great news for both Detour Gold and Pelangio Mines. A little bit about Pelangio. Pelangio's main focus is to advance its exploration programs on its premier land position in Ghana, totaling 290 square kilometers. They're last at 392 off their 52-week high of $4.81. Now, moving to the U.S., OTCBB under the symbol GRMH. GrayMark Healthcare Inc. We've got quarterly results that they're reporting on. It's the first quarter ended March 31st, 2008. We've got an increase in revenue and EBITDA for the first quarter. Net revenue for the first quarter increased by 124% to $19 million, compared with $8.5 million in the first quarter of 2007. After-tax net income increased by 482% to $385,000 for the first quarter, compared to $66,000 for the first quarter of 2007. During the first quarter of 2008, EBITDA improved 162% to $1.3 million, compared to $500,000 in the first quarter of 2007. A little bit about GrayMark Healthcare. They are a diversified medical holding company that owns and operates independent pharmacies. They're last at $5 off their 52-week high of $5.25. And finally, we've got more quarterly results for you. Alliance Health Card trades on the OTCBB under the symbol ALHC. Once again, as I had mentioned, we've got fiscal 2008 second quarter results. They have reported record revenue, gross profit, and net income for the second quarter. We've got the highlights from their program, which include revenue increased 28% to $5.3 million. Gross profit was up 76% to $2.4 million, and net income was $729,000 or 5 cents per share, so big numbers coming out of that company. Got a quote from the president, Brett Wimberly, which stated, "As we have seen our gross profit margins improve and general and administrative expenses stabilize, the increased top line is beginning to show marked effects on our overall operating margin. All of these had an impact in the second fiscal quarter." A little bit about Alliance Health Card. They are a provider of consumer membership plans offering access to networks which provide discounts to the consumer on a variety of products and services ranging from medical, dental, pharmacy to groceries, restaurants, travel, automotive, and a host of other services. They're last at 95 cents off their 52-week high of $2.25. Now moving on to the next segment of our program, I've got some halts for you. 4 halts to report. First one I have. JJR2 Acquisition Inc. trades on the venture under the symbol JJR.P. They've been halted pending news. Marimba Capital Corp. on the venture MRA.P. halted pending news. Grizzly Diamonds trades on the venture under the symbol GZD. They've been halted pending news. Shout out to Grizz. Disclaimer, Grizzly is an AGORACOM client. Last but not least, Award Capital Corp. trades on the venture under the symbol AWD.P. They've been halted pending news. And that's a wrap for today. I'm your host for AGORACOM TV, Paul Kondakos. Make sure you tune in again tomorrow. We've got more great press releases and halts at the open.